Hi, welcome back to The Real Retail Recruiter. Today we're going to talk about how to help your friends who are either laid off or unemployed. So the first thing that you want to think about is how would you feel if you were unemployed or if you had just recently been laid off? So the first thing that you want to do is be a good human. Just listen. Let them process. Before you jump in with any advice, job links, be a friend first, be a good human because you never know. It may actually be the best thing that's ever happened to them. But so now that they've vented, you've listened, and you ask, how can I help? Sometimes your friends don't even know the best way for you to help. So I'm outlining some steps in the rest of this video of where you can help support. So number one is share their story. Ask for their resume and a bio and share it on LinkedIn. Write a post introducing them, highlight their strengths, and ask your network if anybody has any opportunities. Sometimes all it takes is one introduction to open a door. Step number two, make introductions. Think about who you know, colleagues, recruiters, hiring managers, and connect the dots for them. If your company is hiring now or possibly maybe soon, because sometimes you know when roles are going to open before they are published to the field. So help them get their foot in the door. Step number three, write a recommendation, a thoughtful recommendation that they can post on LinkedIn. Share specific strengths and experiences that you've seen firsthand. It not only boosts their profile, but it shows hiring managers that they're backed by people that kind of know their worth and that may actually know them as well. Next step, review and suggest. This is where you can ask, may I take a look at your resume? Are you open to any feedback on your LinkedIn profile? Sometimes all it needs is a fresh set of eyes to just catch really small things like contact information or maybe the dates aren't matching on their LinkedIn. Sometimes you know what keywords or formatting kind of make it through the ATS at your job or that would get the eyes of a recruiter. So share that. And make sure that their accomplishments are popping. Take a look at their LinkedIn. Does it look like their job description or are they talking really deeply about their accomplishments? And offer all of your suggestions kindly, never critically, understanding that they're still going to be um, going through a lot of emotions. So make sure that you're just subtle and you only offer the support that they really need. The next step is share job leads. When you see postings in your LinkedIn feed, tag them in it, share it with them also, because the more visibility, the better. I know as a recruiter, if I'm posting a role on LinkedIn and people will comment other people's names, I immediately click on those names and look at their profile. And if there's somebody that has a really strong profile, I'll send them a connection request. So, you know, the next thing is just continue to be there for them emotionally, support them, check on them. Even if it's not about the job, just sending them a text saying, thinking about you, how's it going today? And remind them that their value is not defined by their employment status. And, think about, are there any networking events in your area that you're aware of, virtual or in person? Offer to do a mock interview or say, again, I speak primarily to retail store managers. So thinking about Chicago, New York, LA, Miami, in the bigger markets, in whatever company you work at, there's probably multiple locations within that city. If your friend is also in the retail industry and you want to take it a step further, introduce them through LinkedIn to your DM. See if your DM is open to the next time they're in your store, meeting this candidate to have just sort of a warm bench. So celebrate with them, every small win, like landing an interview, redoing their resume, but show up with your friends with compassion and action, but start with listening first and then see what doors you can open for them. You're reminding them that they're not alone and that support can make all of the difference. So, it's a terrible landscape out there right now. There's a lot of challenges, but there's still hiring that is happening. So anything that you can do to really help your friend or help your friend get connected with the right people, I'm sure would be appreciated. So if you, again, as always, if you like what I have to say, please check the like below and subscribe. It's free. Would love to see my channel growing even more. Or share ideas or things that you've done to help your friends get jobs or get hired, and share it in the comments because there's so many people out there on the job market today. So thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.